Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast, delighted to be joined at the beautiful St James's Park by the pound-for-pound hardest puncher in female boxing and the Queen of the North East. Are you taking that tag? You sort of look shocked when I said that. The Queen of the North East, I'm going to call her, Savannah Marshall.
Yeah, great. Quite like that title, yeah.
Well, you can take it from now on. I want to see you announced as that on Saturday night. Yeah, just in terms of being here and overlooking St James's Park and supporting Newcastle United, just this as a whole, even though it's a press day and I know you'll be so focused on Saturday night, just this sort of stuff must, it's kind of the perks of being a superstar, isn't it?
It's great. I just keep looking at them seats right at the top and think, God, imagine being like perched right up there in the corner. You'd be absolutely gutted. But no, it's an amazing opportunity. And to be joined with all the other boxers, it's great.
Yeah. Let's move on to your opponent. She's coming from African female boxing. I just heard you say, look, we know it's not as popping off as it is over here. But with those fighters, there's always ones coming out that can shock you. There's never too much footage either, so you sort of not know too much about what you're going to get. You could get someone who your level's above. You could get someone who turns out could be very, very good.
Yeah, definitely. She's definitely a potential banana skin. But then you can look at her opponents and say, look, she hasn't boxed anyone. But then you can look at my opponents and say exactly the same. So it is what it is. I'm expecting a tough fight from Lolita, and I've never underestimated her. I've never overlooked her. And I'm expecting the best version of Lolita.
Yeah. And when it comes to the press conference, obviously you know what is mentioned every single fight week. It doesn't matter if you're fighting her or not. It is always Claressa Shields. I've never interviewed you before, so I've always wanted to ask this. Are you actually kind of sick of being asked about her when it's not that fight week? Like, if you're fighting her next year, fine, but are you kind of sick of people just mentioning her name?
It doesn't really bother me. It is what it is, but I think, if I was Lolita, I'd be sat there thinking, yeah, this is disrespectful. Do you know what I mean? So I can see it from like that point of view, but it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah. Well, either way, you've got a world title defence to look forward to on Saturday. But when I spoke to Peter, he said you're still kind of avoided, which for someone who's a world champion is kind of a bit of a ridiculous statement, really. People should be wanting to chase that belt. But he said there's been offers fired at multiple female fighters that perhaps people put on a higher pedestal than Lolita, and people are still turning those offers down.
Yeah. But then, you don't really know what gets said, because then them opponents will pipe up and say, well, look, you avoided me. I remember I was meant to box at light heavyweight. I was meant to box a New Zealand girl. I can't remember her name, but then I had the super middle saying, well, you avoided us because you jumped up a weight class. And I was saying, no, I never avoided you. I've just got offered this opportunity. So I thought, yeah, it's a world title. You're not giving me the opportunity to fight you. But it's all Chinese whispers.
Yeah. Is that sort of the move with female boxing? We see it with a lot of the top stars as well. You kind of have to jump to get these opportunities more than you would in the male scene. I suppose that's perhaps because of the depth of the field. If you get an opportunity, you're going to have to sometimes just jump about.
Oh yeah, 100%. You see it in all the weight classes. Look at Amanda Savannah, and she like 4 weight class. I don't know what it is. So, but yeah, like I said, I was meant to box at light heavy. I can box at super middle. Obviously I'm a middleweight world champion. I've been asked if I could do super well, and to be honest, I probably could. But I think it'd absolutely kill me, and it'd just suck all the fun out of it. So I'm not going nowhere near them super welters.
Is that not one for the history book? So try and get as many weight divisions on the list as you can. Effort. It sounds like it's just effort.
That's what I'm saying. It's pain. That's what it is. Pain.
I said about mentioning Claressa Shields, but I have to say one thing, because she went on that Mike Tyson podcast. Have you seen this? Where he was apparently reviewing footage of you with Claressa and saying where she can potentially beat you. But he did say, from what he's seen, you were one of the best amateurs he's ever seen. So have you heard about any of this?
I have heard about it, yeah, but I've got, my day's busy enough rather than searching footage of her.
Yeah. I've just thought because it'd be Mike Tyson, you might be like, oh, have a little look, or?
No, not really. It is what it is. She always puts me down. So it's one of them things. If she's there saying to him, look, she's this, she's that. Even he'd be like, yeah, probably agreeing with her, but isn't it? It's all different till you get in there with someone.
Yeah, I love how unbothered you are about that whole situation, but I suppose it's because you've got the world title defence on Saturday. Just finally, because I know you've got a couple of other things to do and you want to dash, what sort of performance can we expect from you? As explosive as always?
I've been working on quite a lot of things in the gym. Like I said, I think the later will come and stick it on me. So it's just about keeping calm. And we've got 10 rounds to go. I never go out there looking to knock someone out. But I think anyone else who's a fighter, you can see when you've hurt someone, and it's about capitalising on that. But yeah, I'm just looking to go out there and just do, show my skill set, and I know what I'm capable of and I know what I'm good at.
Say finally, just one more thing, because of sort of your name and standing in the female divisions, do you need to make a statement, or is it still, you're still going to be Savannah Marshall world champion however you win, or do you want to go out there and put her away and be like, yeah, this is what I'm about?
Yeah, you always say that, that's nice, but I haven't got a crystal ball. Do you know what I mean? I'm expecting a tough fight from Lolita, and I'm not overlooking her. I wouldn't expect anything less. And I think I'd be a bit disappointed if she just come and just, sprawled out on the canvas.
You don't get paid for overtime, as they say.
Exactly, yeah, you don't. And I'm hoping Sky turn around and say, well, we give our headliners double. So I'll be getting on John Wish and Ben Shalom about that.
Savannah, thanks for your time, and good luck Saturday.
Yeah, thank you very much.